Hey guys, welcome back to Solo ReacTalk. If you're new here, welcome. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a video called, let me just check here, The Four Types of Introverts. Now, I'm an introvert myself, so I guess this is going to be a bit interesting for me, particularly. I wonder which of the four types I fall into. Maybe I don't fall into any of them. But let's see. Three, two, one, go.
Hey Psych2Goers, and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you've given us. It enables us to take yet another walk down everyday psychology lane. So, let's begin. What comes to your mind when you hear the word introvert? Is it that shy wallflower daydreaming in the social gathering? Or the quiet kid who rarely spoke up in class? But wait, did you know there is much more that describes an introvert than just their socializing frequency, or lack thereof? There are even different types of introverts. Who knew, right? By definition, introverts need time by themselves to recharge and avoid becoming emotionally drained. But according to research by a psychology professor at Wellesley College, there are 4 different types of introverts. These types take into account the varied personalities of introverts and acknowledge that introversion is a spectrum. With that being said, here are the 4 types of introverts. 1. Social introvert. A social introvert? Yeah, you heard that right. Social introverts are both the most outgoing and the most private of the 4 types. They don't feel shy or anxious in social settings and may even enjoy them, but they feel emotionally drained if they stay out for too long. While social introverts like spending time alone, they still want a few close friends they can depend on, and they tend to be the most social when they're among this group of friends. Someone who doesn't know them might even assume that they're an extrovert if they meet them when they're hanging out with their close friends. But social introverts won't share much about themselves to anyone other than their closest friends. 2. Thinking introvert.
Okay. With the social introvert, I agree because I am, well, I won't say I'm wild with my friends, but I am loud. I am out there. People might even consider me an extrovert when I'm with my friends, but it does take a toll on me. Like my energy does become depleted after a few hours or so with them. So I do tend to return back to my cocoon and recharge. So definitely, when I'm with my friends, I am super out there. But I I don't go out for parties and social gatherings and events like that. I don't do that. I'm only with my friends. If I'm with my friends, I go out anywhere where they wish to go out. But when I'm not with my friends, I'm at home. I recharge myself. I do other things at home. So yeah. Okay, thinking introvert. Let's go.
Here you can conjure the image of the daydreaming wallflower. Thinking introverts also don't mind socializing, but they rarely do so because they're lost in their own little worlds. They often find themselves daydreaming and may seem aloof to those who don't know them. Thinking introverts are also very introspective and therefore more in tune with their feelings than the average person. Other people may have a hard time connecting with thinking introverts because they have a unique thought process and prefer to experience their thoughts rather than taking the time and energy to explain them to others. 3. Anxious introvert.
Okay, with the thinking introvert, mm, I do think a lot. Okay, I do, like, when I'm meeting someone for the first time, I tend to become extremely nervous. I think about what I should say, how I should say it, did I say it right, and sometimes I become zoned out as I'm thinking these things, and I lose focus on the conversation at hand. sometimes. So, yeah, I think I have a bit of that as well, thinking introvert, but I don't think it's as severe. Yeah, okay. Anxious introvert. Let's go.
You know of someone who might replay social encounters in their head and think about what they said or did and what they could have done differently? Perhaps a better label for the anxious introvert is the shy introvert. To differentiate anxious introversion from anxiety disorders, anxious introverts crave solitude, even when they're with their close friends. They're extremely uncomfortable in new or large social situations and analyze or ruminate on their behavior whenever they're in public. But it's important to look out for social anxiety disorders and not have the two mixed. In extreme cases, this aversion to social situations may develop into social anxiety. Although any personality type, introverts, extroverts, or ambiverts, can experience social anxiety or other anxiety disorders. But if you avoid necessary social situations because you have strong physical reactions, such as shaking, increased heart rate, or nausea during them, it is a sign of social anxiety and not shyness and requires professional attention. And 4. Restrained.
Okay. I think I want to merge my thinking introvert with my anxious introvert. Because when I'm thinking about a particular situation or discussion, it often leads me to have an anxious, introverted, if I could say that, reaction where I double take on anything that I've said, anything that I've done. You know, I wouldn't trust my own thoughts. I wouldn't trust the person I'm speaking to, you know, their facial expression or whatever their actions are. You know, I'd always think of the worst case scenario at that very moment. And, you know, my mind overwhelms, or should I say my mind overwhelms me with so many possibilities, so many irrelevant thoughts sometimes, you know. So definitely, I'm gonna connect thinking introvert with anxious introvert because one leads to the other, and it leaves me almost paralyzed, you know, in thought. So yeah, okay. Restrained introvert. Let's see.
Introvert. Now, this is your introvert next door kind of type. They get uncomfortable if they feel rushed into situations, especially social ones. Restrained introverts are reserved, thoughtful, and don't like change. They'll go out if they've planned for it far enough in advance, but they would rather be relaxing by themselves, binging on their favorite shows, reading, or doing yoga. Restrained introverts find comfort in their routine and may also find it difficult to get their mind and body moving right after they wake up. They thrive in their routine and appreciate ample forewarning. If you think you're an introvert but didn't relate to any of these 4 types, you may be an ambivert or closer to the extrovert side of the personality spectrum. Learning more about your personality type helps you communicate your needs to people with different personality types and strengthens interpersonal relationships. Did you find this insightful? Will you now be able to tell the different types apart? Can you think of any other types? If you're an introvert, which of these 4 types did you relate to? Share this with an introvert you know to find out what type they are. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like and subscribe to Psych2Go for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Okay. With the last introvert, what is it called again? Let me just check. Yeah, the restrained introvert. Um, I'm not really someone who becomes stuck like in their way. If there are plans to go out, you know, if I'm with my friends and there's plans to go out somewhere, yeah, I'll do it. I'll go. But I do like to be prepared, you know. All I'm saying is that I'm not really that much of a person who's stuck in his ways. I'm able to adapt, I'm able to change my routine. So I wouldn't necessarily say I connect with this type of introvert. Okay, guys. Well, I guess that's it for the four types of introverts. Um, I have more in tuned with the first three instead of the last one, number four. So yeah. Hmm. If there's a way to control my thinking introvert leading to the anxious introvert, I am willing to pay big money for that, for someone to teach me how to do that, because I need to stop thinking about terrible situations, about terrible scenarios in my head, when I meet new people, because it's really stressful, you know. I'm always worrying about, am I talking correctly? Am I acting normal? I don't even know what does that mean to act normal, but am I doing the right things? And sometimes even my friends become irritated with me when I tell them, did I do this right? Did I say it right? They're always telling me, don't worry, just get over it. It's not that much of a big deal. So this problem, I need to find a way to stop it. Yeah. Okay, guys. That's it for today. If you like what you see, remember to give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you wish to be up to date with my latest videos, you can also click on the notification bell. Alright, guys. Bye bye.